name is Pastor Michael Dubsky. I'm the pastor of Messiah Lutheran Church in Sykesville, Maryland. I have a message today for some of our younger friends from church. I'm here with Sarah and Mr. Beans, and Joseph's here with us in the room on the camera. So the story I have to share today is called Lazarus. Three of Jesus' good friends, including a man named Lazarus and his sisters Mary and Martha. Jesus was on a long journey when he found out that Lazarus was dying. It took Jesus a few days to travel to see his sick friend. When Jesus arrived, he saw Lazarus' sister Martha. She had some sad news. "Jesus, Lazarus is dead," cried Martha. "I wish you could have been here earlier. You might have been able to save him." Jesus tried to comfort her. "Martha, don't be sad. Lazarus will live again." Martha believed what Jesus said. Then Lazarus' other sister Mary, came to greet Jesus. She wished Jesus had come sooner too. "Jesus, if you had been here, Lazarus might still be alive," she wept. She also believed that Jesus could have healed her brother. Jesus was sad because Lazarus died. He cried and he cried. Jesus, Mary, and Martha went to the tomb where Lazarus was buried, and Jesus told some people standing there, "Take the stone away from the tomb." The people were surprised at what Jesus said. Martha reminded Jesus that Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. They had already made his body ready for burial by wrapping him in special clothes. But Jesus knew what he was doing. He insisted that they open the tomb. When the heavy stone was rolled away, Jesus said, "Lazarus, come out." The people were frightened and amazed when Lazarus came out of the tomb. Since his hands and feet were all wrapped up in burial clothes, the people had to help Lazarus. When people saw Lazarus alive again, they laughed and sang and danced. Many people that day believed that Jesus would bring new life to all people. So that's from our Spark Story Bible. So last week I talked to you a little bit about looking for helpers. Maybe your brother or sister, maybe grandparents or parents, aunts or uncles, those that are around you that can help you through this difficult season that we're in. This time where we're kind of grounded at home, all of us, grown-ups and kids alike. And I talked about Mr. Beans being one of my helpers. And I even in our Spark Story Bible, found a little picture of a dog that looks a little bit like Mr. Beans. Right, Mr. Beans? The other thing I wanted you to think about is this is a special chair I'm sitting in. It was made by my great, might be one more great in there, at least great grandfather. His name was Colonel Lewis, or Captain Lewis, and he served in the Civil War, which was a really long time ago. And he made this chair that was my great-grandmother's and my grandmother's, and I inherited it from them. He made it probably 130 years ago or longer. And it just reminds us that during this time we can look to our elders, our grandparents, and those who've gone before us, who've lived through difficult times. Not exactly what we're going through, but difficult times just the same. Times of war sometimes, times where things were tough, times when they were unsure about how to cure certain diseases. And God was with them through all of that, and God is with you right now. You can take courage from your grandmothers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles and all those who love and support you, knowing that they've been through difficult times and God has seen them through. So let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Gracious God, we give you thanks for all the helpers in our lives, those that are in our household, those that we talk to online, our friends and family that are far away, teachers and others who care about us. We also give you thanks for our ancestors before us, all those through the years who believed in your promise and trusted that you are watching over them. We believe in your Easter promise that one day we'll be together with all those grandmothers and grandfathers and all those people that love us. Continue to watch over us and bless us, whether young or old. In Jesus' name, amen.